So we know that this narcissism, it is on a spectrum, and some will use physical violence. And I think one of the key ingredients when you are assessing a family system and the impact on the children of these narcissists is, they are afraid, because there has been incidents at home where he might get his big bad self up in the mother's face and yet not, touch her, or he may, strangle her. You'll see that in the case study book, Nightmare in Hostage Hills. There were several strangulation incidents. And so the kids will, go into fight, flight, or freeze and pretend it didn't happen. And because they see this strong man, if you will, overpowering the woman in most cases, they're going to tend to go to him just for survival. When there is confusion, tension, arguing, and again, the kids will take different roles. And I have seen in extreme cases where a kid will, actually absorb and mimic the aggressor's attitudes and behaviors towards the mother, where in one case, the 16-year-old actually punched the mother in the face. And so they do, they become, if we don't intervene early on, when they're the signs that I have described in my series on the case of Nightmare in Hostage Hills, on the Maverik therapist, margaretmfitzgerald.com, they will really suffer and cause a lot of suffering in their own lives. And it's really hard to heal from all of this because it's so confusing. Their attachment system gets twisted into a pretzel. I'm going to talk a little bit about how the narcissist does insert his belief system into the kids, especially when they're young and they're still forming, their ways of seeing the world, their ways of seeing themselves, and the little droplings, if you will, that can become bombs of how the father, the batterer father, treats the mother. They start absorbing the same attitudes. And so in an evaluation, here the mom's showing up really traumatized, and the kids are showing up like, oh, mom is just a wreck, we hate her, very much black and white thinking. So again, I'm going to continue with this series, Nuances on Narcissism. I'm Margie FitzGerald, themaveriktherapist.com, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.